Minnesota starting lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. And for New York, Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Miles McBride. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Randall inside. He's covered by Hart. It's good.
Every night, Randall draws a ton of contact, and he dishes it out, too.
Brunson against DiVincenzo. Bridges outside. Screen by Hart. Fires from deep. Bridges misses. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they faced the Knicks.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Outside McBride. Towns up top. He shoots it. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
And here's Minnesota now. They're fresh off the win against the Pelicans.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Now here's Hart. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Bridges outside. Off target from outside.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Pass to McDaniels. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's McDaniels after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
And Minnesota with possession here after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Outside Edwards, the 3, DiVincenzo. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, you know, that last 3 got DiVincenzo fired up now. He had to respond. He goes to the arc to shoot back with one of his own triples.
Now here's Brunson. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Utah. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Lets it go. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Out to the right wing. Gobert against Towns. Back to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Floats one. And he sinks the layup. Brunson's got 8.
He really is one of the toughest covers in the game, in my opinion. I mean, Brunson is used to having to score over bigger, more physical, athletic defenders, and he seems to always find a way to get the shot he wants.
Edwards, no good.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. and the shot's good. 10 points for him.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
12-9.
Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. The three. Edwards can't get that one to fall. New York leading by 3. Pass to Brunson. Towns outside. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First personal foul.
And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. But you can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man.
Clarkson's checked in for McBride.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 10.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game now.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good.
You talk about a high motor, mental tenacity and toughness. Brunson wears defenses down, even when they throw different people at it.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Outside, DiVincenzo out to the right wing. There's a screen. Randall deciding where to go with it. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And here's Gobert from the arc. Hart pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Out left to the wing. DiVincenzo against Brunson. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Brunson's got 14 points for the game.
We're seeing another decisive performance from Brunson. He's absolutely controlling the pace of this game.
Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
And for the most part, they take good shots. Top 5 in field goal percentage. This is a coach who preaches efficiency.
And you brought up their ranking in second chance points. That's so important to this team. From a physical and mental standpoint, they want opponents to know it's going to be a long night. DiVincenzo against Brunson. DiVincenzo pass to McDaniels. Beyond the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And here's Edwards. An 11-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
New York leading by 8. Clarkson outside. Pass to Brunson. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Gobert with a screen on Clarkson. Here's Randall to halt the run. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game.
Not his best work at all. This is the quarter he'd rather forget.
Towns on a screen. Brunson on the drive. Launches it. Towns can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 11. The kick out to Edwards. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Edwards got 8 points.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Bridges outside. High post Towns. Outside Hart. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at New York, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed.
Well, right now for New York, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. And then for Minnesota, Reed comes in for Randall. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Yabusele outside. Back to Brunson. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
I love the low simmer fire that Brunson plays with. He seems never to be out of control or over-emotional. And when he goes inside, he's prepared to fight. He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for New York.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance. So knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Free throw good, Edwards.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And since we have a second here, let's see which teams have dominated the offensive glass and second chance opportunities this season. Second, the Knicks.
They're having success because they're sending multiple guys to the offensive glass. Hard to block out everyone.
Reed against Yabusele. Towns, left side. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Guys?
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Joe Ingles.
Timberwolves trail by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the first. For 3, Conley. Nails it from 3.
One of the league's more reliable three-point shooters. Conley didn't always have that in his game, but he's lethal now.
Pass to Bridges. Yabusele against Ingles. The jump hook. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Knicks lead by 6. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And he jams it home with authority.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Yabusele outside. There's a minute 12 left in the opening quarter. And it's Clarkson missing.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And New York has possession, following the score by Minnesota. Towns against Reed. Low block shot. Towns can't get it to go.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
They're really working the paint now.
And here's New York now. Clarkson for 3. Reed with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 17-6 run. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Conley. Six to shoot. Reed, good.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
So for Minnesota right now, Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dillingham out there with Mike Conley. And it's Clark in at the 3 slot. Reed a screen on Yabusele. Randall. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Now Clarkson, coming off a 16-point game against Utah.
Now let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team. The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Conley. Pass to Dillingham. Randall, a screen on Clarkson. And here's Randall. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Clarkson outside. Rebound Minnesota. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Bridges against Clark. Back to Conley. Outside Reed. Takes a 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Clarkson for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Clarkson's got 6 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Clark. Puts up a 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Trading the lead back and forth, Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now Bridges, three-pointer, and the Knicks another three.
Bridges knew there was daylight, using his sleight of hand to get the bucket.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Dillingham. The three. The shot misses.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Here's Kolek. Clarkson outside. And the Knicks, another three.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Towns, he's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Kolek. Shannon's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Dillingham. Timberwolves trail by 4. Now here's Edwards. He's got 11. Edwards on target.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Outside McBride. New York working the ball around now. Pass to Clarkson. Fires the three. And again, New York with the triple.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
46-42.
Randall, a screen on Clarkson. Edwards against Clarkson. It's stolen by Clarkson. They've got numbers. Towns for three. And Conley grabs the miss. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. 4-point game. And down it goes. 2 points. Edwards got 16 points now.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
McBride passes to Clarkson. Launches it. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Knicks leading by 5. Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I'd take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
Pass to Shannon. Fires for three. The shot, no good. For New York, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter.
Mikal Bridges cleared for takeoff.
Knicks lead 54-40.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Conley with the ball. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Here's Yabusele. Uses the glass on the layup. Yabusele's got 4 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
On your feet, fans, and make some.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Yabusele. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Shannon. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. DiVincenzo finds McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Shot to stop the run. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Clarkson outside. Back to Brunson. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's DiVincenzo. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Outside Edwards. This one for 3. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist. Edwards has got 22 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
No coverage that time. DiVincenzo's got 6.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Now here's Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Right side, DiVincenzo. Randle outside. Fires from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. Well, Clark, for a while there, it looked like the center position might be going extinct. Not so fast, though.
Well, you've seen Embiid and Jokic win MVPs recently. It's a skills game for sure, but size always helps.
Free throw drops for Randle.
You know, what makes Julius Randle special is his versatility. I mean, he can play big and move fast out there, and he can guard and outplay a number of positions as well.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson comes in for Mikal Bridges, and it's Awoma in for Clarkson. He hits the second from the line. And he can't make it 3 for 3.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that play.
Randle outside. Releases. The wide open shot is on the money. Randle's got 6 here in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Outside McBride. It's Robinson, high post. Towns a screen on McDaniels. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. New York shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. New York making a switch here. Kolic's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Naz Reid's checked in for Julius Randle.
At the line,
One shot.
And that one falls for Towns.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
McDaniels from long range. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
It's blocked by Gobert.
This has always been a highlight of Gobert's game. Elite rim protection.
Here's Edwards. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And now just a 1-point New York lead. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Towns. New York working the ball around now. Brunson taking his time here. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
One of his great attributes is Brunson is very aggressive as an offensive player. He's not ever going to let a foul keep him from doing what he wants to do.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Hart's checked in for Robinson. And it's Bridges in for Kuller.
Jalen Brunson at the line. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Brunson. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Edwards. They set the pick. Shoots from the line. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys. And now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Pass to Hart. Inside. Towns getting it down under the hoop.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Edwards for 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound. New York leading by 4. To the inside. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Brunson.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys, back over to you.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Pass to DiVincenzo. 46 seconds left in the second. Reed finds McDaniels. Shoots over Bridges. McDaniels can't hit. The Knicks with the lead. Down low. Hart passes to Brunson. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. McDaniels can't hit. And here's McBride. Coming off a 22-point game against Utah. And a deep 3 from Brunson. New York, no good that time either. And so a close game. New York out in front, up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
66.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focused and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, you know, we try. And now, guys, let's look back at the first half of our game. Jalen Brunson has been fantastic.
He took a lot of good shots in the first half, also made some contested shots, playing with great confidence.
You know what? A couple of times, you could just see defenders hang their heads, man.
that does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Now Brunson. Bridges in hard of the 3 and the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Miles McBride, and it's Towns in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Hart from long range. Unable to get that one. Timberwolves trail by 4. DiVincenzo pass to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McDaniels from long range. And it's Brunson with the rebound. New York leading by 4. An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
Left side, DiVincenzo drills it from deep. DiVincenzo's got 9 points.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
Now here's Brunson. 22 points for him. It's Brunson working inside.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Randall finds McDaniels. Here is DiVincenzo. That one's good. This game is all even. 12 points for him.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
Brunson against DiVincenzo. Brunson passes to McBride. Now it's Hart. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Towns outside. Bridges down low, working on McDaniels. Towns. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Towns has got 15 points.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
Randall outside. Shot clock at 5. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Bridges outside. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Brunson misses.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Towns outside. Back to Brunson. Hart with a screen on DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo against Brunson. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Outside Edwards. Takes one from 10 feet. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. We've got a chance here, so let's take a look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and the league's stingiest teams. The Knicks, 4th.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Here's Towns. He's got 15. Bridges passes to Brunson. He shoots over DiVincenzo. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
When Brunson is working in that mid-range area, you can pretty much mark it up, count them.
Randall against Hart. Randall draws the double. Outside, DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards punishing him from the corner.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half, now nails another.
Brunson with it, and he's got 28 now. McBride can't get it to go. The Timberwolves lead by 3. To the paint, and stolen by Bridges. Outside Brunson. For 3. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Launches it from deep. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night. Bridges passes to Brunson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
And they're in the top 10 in three-point shooting. Some solid deep shooting from this team. Just enough to stretch out defenses.
And I think those rebounding numbers they're posting really tells you a lot about how hard this team works on both ends of the floor. Always ready to fight on the glass. New York making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Bridges against McDaniels. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McDaniels got 7 points.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Here's Brunson. A sturdy finish from Brunson.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 12. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
New York has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Towns looking for an opening. 6 on the shot clock. banked it in off the glass. He's got 17.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
Here's Gobert. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. And he makes it on the layup. Brunson's got 13 in the second half.
Creating space with that quick, tight, efficient dribble. Excellent move by Brunson there.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. To the left wing. Outside Edwards. 4-3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
And the shot goes in. Towns has got 6 here in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Back to DiVincenzo. Lets the 3 fly. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
A tight one here in New York City. Following this game, they host the Magic. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Outside Brunson. Hart inside. Check by Randall. Shot's good by Hart.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
The Timberwolves shooting 59% in this one. A good average. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
So for the Knicks, Robinson comes in for Towns, and Gershon Yabusele subbed in for Hart. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. Clark is checked in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Here's Miller. Clark up top. He's guarded by Bridges. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Yabusele.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Brunson passes to Clarkson. Outside Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Brunson. There's the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Brunson's got 38 points.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Puts it up from 15. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Conley. 40 points for Anthony Edwards.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Yabusele finds Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Conley. To the middle. And a big finish by Robinson.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
1:19 left in the third. Pass to Edwards. Outside Reed. Now here's Conley. Brunson defending. From about 19, it's hauled in by Robinson. New York leading by 3. Outside Brunson. 50 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. What a finish! Jalen Brunson.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering this team forward.
Conley passes to Miller. No good with the triple. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Robinson, a screen on Conley. Here's Brunson. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Over Edwards. And it's Clarkson missing. Up top, Miller for three. Conley knocks it down from distance. Conley's got 6.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. And he's recorded his season high in points and hopes to add on as the game continues. We'll be right back after this word. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dillingham out there with Mike Conley. And it's Clark in at small forward.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Pass to Kolek. New York working the ball around now. Here's Towns.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Minnesota trailing by 2. Here's Yabusele. Pulls it from the corner. Dillingham with a rebound.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Randall right side. Clock at 6. Back to Conley to take the lead. The Knicks with the rebound. Clarkson outside. Towns on a screen. To the inside. The jump hook. Misses off the left iron. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Randall. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Towns outside. Here's the 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Reed. Here's Dillingham. Now here's Randall. Randall draws the double. Basket counts. Randall's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And Minnesota making a change here. Shannon's checked in, gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thanks for that, Allie. The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. McBride passes to Clarkson. McBride on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Now here's McBride. He's covered closely. Yabusele right side. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Randall outside. Pass to Reed. Back to Randall. Outside Conley, 19-footer, book it, and it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 5 assists in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Clarkson attacking. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall with it, and McBride picks him up defensively. Randall, good.
He came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And Yabusele with a bucket on the assist by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 3 assists in the game.
And we think of Clarkson often as a scorer, but there, making the unselfish pass, just great work. This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Clarkson outside. Again, the Knicks, good for 2 more.
The total answer for this team, Clarkson on one tonight.
Outside Conley. Down low. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Now Clarkson. Uses the glass on the layup. Clarkson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Randall from downtown. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Randall's got 25 points in the game. Knicks trail by 4. Towns outside. Now Yabusele. New York working the ball around now. McBride passes to Clarkson. And it's Clarkson again missing.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Pass to Randall. Here's Reed from outside the arc. Towns with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Yabusele outside. Here's Kolek. Here's Towns. Oh, he cranks it down right on top of Naz Reid.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Now here's Randall. There's a screen from behind the arc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Josh Hart comes in for Yabusele. Mikal Bridges checked in for Kolek. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Shannon. Edwards, he's checked in for Dillingham. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. The lead is 2. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Bridges. Up top, Robinson. Now Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Hart. From the arc. They get the rebound. Outside Brunson. Sinks it from distance. Brunson's got 43 points.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Over Clarkson. Edwards can't hit. And the Knicks shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. 3-pointer, Bridges. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to Randall. Outside McDaniels. The 3 is up. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 6 assists now in the game.
Right there, Daniels is saying, you got to come get me if you want to stop me.
Here's Robinson. It's hard on the wing. Bridges finds Clarkson. Back to Bridges. Now Robinson. Outside Brunson. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Excellent work in the two-man game. Bridges finishing what they both started.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Inside, it's tipped. Hard against Randall. 5 to shoot. They double Randall. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Bridges. Outside Hart. Outside Brunson. Bridges, a screen on DiVincenzo, and here's Brunson from the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 3. And it's Randall that time on the assist by McDaniels. And that's now 27 points for Julius Randall. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Soft touch off the glass. Brunson's got 45 points.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Randall outside, shoots a 3, knocks down the trifecta.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Robinson, and it's McBride in for Clarkson.
Substitution for your Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns, Miles McBride.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. 6-point game. Now Bridges, beyond the arc. Money from 3.
He knew they needed a bucket, and he wasn't going to force things. Great poise that time from Bridges.
Timberwolves lead 122.
Here's Edwards.
New York foul. Miles McBride. Second personal foul. First team foul. Anthony Edwards at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Edwards. Both free throws good for Edwards.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
Outside Brunson.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Rebounded by McDaniels. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Outside DiVincenzo. Now Edwards. Getting a good look.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
Well, the Knicks shooting about 43% since the 4th quarter began. Right side Brunson. Hard outside. Towns is screen on Randall. Hart fires. 10-footer is good.
Huge points from Hart there. Never shies away from the big moment.
121.
Outside Edwards. The 19-footer. Ooh, it misses. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Towns. Whoa! Cat! Unreal!
Absolutely amazing. This young man is so money. His teammates absolutely love him. Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Big Cat. At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Personal foul. 17 foul. Anthony Edwards.
On the lane. West side.
Free throw good, Edwards.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a good play.
And for New York, their shooting has been great this game. 58%. Brunson. Oh, money!
JB, Jalen Brunson, cold-blooded in the clutch. We've seen this movie many a time before.
Here's Edwards. Brunson with a double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. Outside Gobert. And an intentional foul right there.
Fourth personal foul. 13th foul. Rudy Gobert. Shot to line. 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Here's Bridges from downtown. It's good from beyond the arc.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
New York foul. Jalen Brunson. First personal foul. 14th foul. Dante DiVincenzo. At the line.
Break.
2 shots.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
On your
One second separating the shot clock and the game clock. 18 feet out. Gobert pulls it down. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He doesn't waste a chance to pad their lead. It's been some solid free throw shooting.
Gobert pulls it down. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
He can't be happy with fouling out, but the game seems out of reach anyways.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Julius, it wasn't always smooth sailing tonight, but you guys got it done. How did you feel about the level of play coming down the stretch?
Absolutely amazing. You know, there's ups and downs of the season, but, you know, one thing is we're going to play hard every night and give ourselves a chance. So we did that for most of the night, but, you know, we did an amazing job staying together.
The effort certainly was not lacking tonight. Thanks, Julius.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.